I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks for making it out here. I want to start with this joke. Here's the thing. I don't really like jokes that are like, oh, no men, but how do women? You know what I'm saying? I don't really like jokes like that, but I kind of roll like that, so just bear with me. It starts a little weird. I play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, so I know a lot about women. So I play Dungeons and Dragons with, could you believe it, a group of all guys. Whoa! It's me and Matt and Taylor and Matt and Ryan and Jeff. We look like a stock image. And I play this group of men, and one of them was like, oh, could my sister join? And we're like, sure, it sounds fun. I thought it'd be nice to get some feminine energy in there maybe. And it's been going great, playing with her, having a lot of fun. But it's just like, it's a unique dynamic that only goes one way. Like, no group of women have ever invited one guy for his masculine energy. That has never happened. Like, no group of women have been hanging out, like, doing their thing, and been like, hey, you know what? Let's ruin this. Let's just, I hate this. This night is going too well. That's never happened. Feminine energy is just a way better sell than masculine energy, right? Like, if I was trying to invite a guy out to go somewhere he didn't want to go, I'd just be like, come on, there's gonna be girls there. It's pretty persuasive. If I was talking to a woman trying to invite her out somewhere, I said, come on, there's gonna be men there. That's a warning, okay? That's terrifying for her to do. She doesn't want to start her night with that. It's not good. It's not gonna go well. I would never, if someone texted me, they're like, come to the party, it's a bunch of guys. I'd be like, no, never. No. Last all guys, whatever party I went to, was like a sleepover in 6th grade. And I got a wedgie at that party, so I don't want to relive that experience. Yeah. I just got back from France. I went to France for a couple weeks. And you get to hear about it. I went to France, and I was so excited to go. I have this French friend, Arnaud, who's born in Paris, and he's talking. He's like so excited for me to go to France and hear French being spoken, because he's always talking to me about how much better French is than English. Like, he's always like, oh no, it's just, you can express yourself so much better in the words, what you're saying is so much clearer, and you have so much more passion. It's like, I was not buying it, because story time about Arnaud, so you get the vibe of this man. One time, he got very drunk, and his girlfriend kicked him out of her apartment, and he was complaining to me about it, and he was like, I did not do anything, I just went to talk, and she kicked me out for no reason, I don't need to remember what happened. And then the next morning, I got a text from him that said, I remember what I did. I peed in her sink. And I was like, dude, I don't think English is the reason you're having trouble expressing yourself. You need to make better choices, okay? That's bad in every language. It's not any worse to be in English to make your girlfriend mad and go, I'm gonna pee in your sink, than it is to be French about it and be like, oh, yo, lo, lo, my pee is missing from your sink. Like, that's not gonna be better. It doesn't help the situation. I've done a lot of traveling. My girlfriend is really good at finding cheap plane tickets. I tell you what, she went to Mexico last year. That was fun. I went to this town. It's called San Miguel. Anyone familiar? All right. So this town. It's like a small town. I don't know why I asked if anyone's familiar. So it's like they have a lot of artists there that have like big galleries where they do their art, and you can kind of like talk to them and buy their portraits, whatever. And I went to this one where there's a bunch of people there, and I overheard this lady talking to the artist. And the lady, who was white, said, well, how much for this piece? And the guy said, 3,000 pesos. And she said, how much is that in real money? I was like, whoa! That's like racist, probably, right? But then I was like, you know what? I think I'm allowed to rob her now. And I think that's the social contract there. What's she gonna do, call the cops? I don't care, do it. They come arrest me, they're gonna be like, you're doing 10 to 20. I'm like, how much is that in real time? 15 minutes, 45? Come on, I gotta get out of here. Back home now, live in Seattle. I'm not from Seattle. This only happened to me since I moved to Seattle, and then this happens in Bellingham. Sometimes I get emails from mostly white people that will sign off the email with Black Lives Matter. Does that happen to you guys ever? Like, instead of like sincerely or best, they'll be like, Black Lives Matter, Rick. Does that happen to you guys ever? And it's like, no, look, we can agree, obviously, Black Lives Matter is a very important movement. It's a very powerful phrase, but it's not like aloha, you know? You just like sprinkle it in and have it do all this work for you. Like, it's a pretty specific time you want to use that phrase. Like, it might weaken it when I get an email from the guy who owns my gym asking us all to poop at home because the pipes cannot handle toilet paper in the bathroom. Black Lives Matter, bam. I'm like, dude, come on. I don't think this is the time. Let's tone it down. Do I have more jokes? Yeah. I'm unemployed right now. I know I went to France. It's on purpose. Don't worry about it. Unemployed. I'm watching a lot of movies. Guys, have you seen Gone Girl? I know I'm behind on this. I just watched Gone Girl. Anyone here seen Gone Girl?
Woo!
It's so good! Oh man! I woke up a couple days ago, I was like, I'm gonna apply to 10 jobs. And then 20 minutes later, I was like, did Ben Affleck kill his wife? Yo! And I was like, in it. It's so good. There's just this scene though, if you've seen it, you remember, Ben Affleck is like walking through the airport and he has a Mets hat on. And you remember this scene? His character's from New York, he's like in disguise, he's a Mets hat on. I want to be in disguise again, he's a Mets hat on. But apparently, when I was watching, my girlfriend told me that the director wanted it to be a Yankees hat because his character's from New York, so he wears Yankees hat. But Ben Affleck's like, I would never wear a Yankees hat. I'm from Boston. I love the Red Sox. You'll never catch me in a Yankees hat. Never. Because he was like, it would be embarrassing for there to be pictures of me on the internet wearing a Yankees hat, which I think is just kind of ridiculous because he has no problem with there being video of him like choking his wife in that movie. Totally cool with that. Like no qualms on that. Not in Bellingham, we'll move on. All right. Man, I tried that. I'll tell you guys, I tried that 3 times this week. It worked great. Not in Bellingham, that's fine. He's a Boston guy, I get it. I thought maybe he's all right. All right, I got a tattoo. You guys like tattoos here, right? There's like a billion. I've never been to Bellingham before. There's like a billion tattoo parlors everywhere. I don't know. Hair salons everywhere. I was like, people here better be hot, all right? There's a lot of stuff going on here. So I got a tattoo of a mermaid because I am very quirky. And I got a tattoo of this mermaid, and the woman was doing it, and she was like, so, do you believe in mermaids? And I said, no. No. And she went, oh, okay. And I was like, do you? And she said, oh, yeah. She's like, I believe in all that. Black Ness Monster, mermaid, Bigfoot, you name it. And I was like, even what, like aliens? She was like, yeah, dude, I believe in everything. And I was like, even God? And she said, no, never in my life. Do I have more time? What are we at here? I'm sorry, it's embarrassing. I'm sorry. Goodbye, everybody.